Hello and welcome to our live news updates. My name is Elizabeth Mutfang and I bring you the headlines. The ICPC has alleged top officials in Buhari government involved in N-Power fraud. Ahead of 2023 elections, INEC plans to make provisions for internally displaced persons, says no one will be disenfranchised. On the foreign scene, UK sanctions Russian and Iranian officials, citing human rights abuses. And in sports, the International Olympic Committee warns Afghanistan over women's access to sports. And now the news in detail. Records of the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission on Tuesday arrested popular Nigerian singer D'banj over links with the alleged fraud. The singer was thereafter detained by operatives of ICPC after questioning and interrogation on the allegations leveled against him. D'banj was accused of working with some government officials to fraudulently divert hundreds of millions of naira earmarked by the Nigerian government for the N-Power project. A source that spoke with reporters on the trending issue claimed that top government officials introduced over 70,000 ghost workers into the N-Power program. The source at the Humanitarian Ministry on Wednesday night said top government officials had been using cronies to siphon funds under the social intervention programs under President Muhammadu Buhari's government. According to the source, the ghost list in the N-Power program has cost Nigeria the sum of 2.1 billion naira. As part of efforts not to disenfranchise anyone during the upcoming general elections, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has revealed that plans are underway to make provisions for internally displaced persons across the country. Reports that the Commission's chairman, Board of Survey and Technical Committee on Equipment Acquisition, Mohammed Haruna, disclosed the information to the media. He said INEC was working on setting up voting centers for displaced persons to ensure that no one was disenfranchised in 2023. Haruna explained that even though INEC would conduct elections in the IDP camps where they still exist, a different approach should be adopted for the internally displaced persons living in these communities considering the insecurity ravaging the country. He, however, didn't reveal a figure being planned for, but available reports indicate that the Commission might be planning for about 2 million IDPs in various camps. On foreign scene, Britain on Friday announced sanctions against 30 people worldwide, including Russian and Iranian officials, targeting those it deems responsible for acts of torture, sexual violence, and violent repression of street protests. The move came a day after France announced plans for European Union sanctions against Iran over human rights abuses in its security crackdown on popular unrest there, as well as its supply of drones to Russia before Moscow's invasion of Ukraine. The British government said its sanctions were coordinated with international partners to mark International Anti-Corruption Day and Global Human Rights Day. They encompassed individuals involved in activities including the torture of prisoners and mobilization of troops to rape civilians. And in sports news, the International Olympic Committee warned Afghanistan's Taliban rulers on Tuesday that allowing women and young girls safe access to sports was a condition for the country's representation at the 2024 Paris Games. Female sports in Afghanistan has been crushed since the Taliban took over from a Western-backed government in August 2021. The IOC Executive Board expressed serious concern and strongly condemned restrictions on women after a meeting in Luazan where it received full support on the Olympic and sports movement in Afghanistan. Human Rights Watch called on Monday for the IOC to suspend Afghanistan until women and girls could play sports in the country. And with that, we've come to the end of the news updates at this hour. Once again, I'm Elizabeth Mutfang. Do have a great day.